excited slash nervous. There's a few little butterflies in my stomach, but I'm really eager to get going and just get the legs turning and just start doing it now instead of thinking about it in big pressure. Slightly frightened. 26 done, so over a third of the way. All good. So, excuse me eating, but you're probably going to have to get used to worse sights than this. So, my first walk break is conveniently up a hill, which is good. Yeah, feeling okay. Yeah, I can obviously feel my legs are working, but feeling pretty happy, pretty strong. Yeah, all good. Weather's actually pretty perfect. It's not, apart from the wind, it's got a bit windy, but temperature's good. Not too sweaty, well, quite sweaty, but not too hot. But yeah, enjoying myself. Looking like an idiot talking to myself, walking through rural Scotland. But I'll crack on and eat and then get running again and see you along the way. Hello.
So Sam, we've got 15k to go into Glasgow. How are you feeling?
Yeah, alright actually. Legs are starting to ache a little bit, so we're 16.2k. They're laughing because I'm pushing the bike that you should be riding. But yeah, okay, my bum hurts in a good way. Yeah, looking forward to the velodrome. I know, right?
Loving your support group.
Yeah. And are you swapping bikes?
I think we are. Are we swapping now? Yeah?
Yeah. I don't know, I'm obviously losing my words, so I must be a little bit tired, but
How are the legs? How are the feet?
Feel alright. Feel there might be a blister or two. But really it's my bum that hurts, so my trainer, Felicity Cole, will be happy about that because she's been trying to make my bum work. Yeah, okay, generally. Not really taking on much fuel, which is interesting, but feel okay for it. A little bit of water, probably should drink some more, but yeah, I'm alright, and not long now, we'll be there, and then the torture of an ice bath in Tierney's elbows waits for me. Hello, so bedroom diary number 1 on the challenge. I was having an ice bath, which is why my face might be like it is. It's quite cold. You can see down here. So really tough run today actually. Started out quite nice, but a headwind pretty much all the way, and quite a lot of hill climbing. Just like kind of gradual hills that go on for a long time. So once I was quite ready for the finish and I had a few dark moments. So through just before the first marathon, I was getting really fed up with the wind, and then it started to rain, and Tierney, the lovely Tierney, I was like, oh, it's a bit of a headwind, all very jolly, and that got me quite angry, but I feel it's too early to start snapping at my very lovely support crew. So I held it inside, but had a sort of private moment to myself. Probably not a good idea to start filming as you climb that hill. have to do it one-handed, but we're just getting ready for our first tea break. Big hill climb. Beautiful, beautiful countryside. Massive hill just climbed, but well worth this view, look. Big hill. And the scenery is just stunning. England.
Alright.
Check that out. Pretty awesome. Day 2, I love challenge. Oh fuck me, sorry, language. It's really cold. Oh my god, really tough day today. I got quite angry and fairly emotional. It's a long day and longer than expected, and really quite climby and windy, and it was beautiful, but I lost my head about with 70-80k to go, and yeah, it was sort of game over then, but I made it, but I do not feel good right now, so I need to sort my head out. Apologies for this. I'm going to leave you now, and hopefully you would have seen some scenery, so it really was beautiful, but this bath is really cold, so I am going to say goodbye. Day 3, back on the road, less grumpy than yesterday, but there was big hills as we came up to the south, so I was slightly grumpy again, but alright now. No lie, I've got a really sore knee. Hoping some Nurofen will sort it out, because it's really quite painful. But onwards and upwards, quite literally. I did have a bit of a major breakdown when my body feels fine, but just this knee was really niggling me. I got very frustrated, so had a breakdown on the bike and made everyone leave me alone, and I'm not a crier. Anyone who knows me knows that it takes quite a lot to make me blood, but I just couldn't stop. It was really weird, but I guess shit happens. So it's day 4, running to Manchester from Leeds today. It's pretty windy, and it's going to be raining today. Look at the sky over there. So it's going to be a long day. Today's run has turned into a bit of a yomp, because the old Niage is not playing ball. So, but we're getting through, nearly at 20 miles, 3:15.
20 miles, midday.
Yeah. So
Be in by
it's a late supper.
38 o'clock?
Yeah,
Nice.
it's alright. Running in my usual style, but we're running from time to time. Today actually was a really good day, despite not really turning out how I expected it would turn out. So it's meant to be a 48-mile run from Leeds to Manchester, but it was really windy this morning, and the knee just wasn't playing ball, so I tried to run a bit at the beginning, and then going downhill particularly was really painful, so I thought it was game over, but just decided to walk it out for a bit. So I walked for almost 20 miles, stopped and had some lunch, and then tried to run one song, walk 2 songs, and that kind of got me going a fair bit, and time passed, so I ended up doing about 50k through some beautiful scenery, and I was actually having a really nice time, and then just cycled the last 28k into Manchester, keen to do everything under my own steam, but obviously I'm wanting to make sure that I don't do any major damage to this knee. I think a rest day now will really sort it out. Gone through the black stage and the dark stage, and my head seems to be in a good place now. End of day 6, a little run from Manchester to Liverpool. Reasonably flat today, but ridiculous weather. But I was able to run again, which was really good. And the most amazing welcome from the Liverpool One crew. Loads of people out cheering, banners. It was actually just what I needed today, to have people sort of appreciate what I'm doing. You may have guessed that I'm sat in a nice bath at the moment, just getting my legs to recover, because back on the bike tomorrow as we weave our way over to Sheffield, over the Pennines, which is going to be interesting. Day 7, windy, wet. Out of Liverpool to Sheffield today. Just about to cross the Mersey. Can't really see much of the swim. It's okay, Nick, look. Got through that easy. Not a scratch on it. So the good news is there's no bath in here, so I can't have a nice bath. After that very chilly, soggy, and really quite beautiful ride, despite the weather being ridiculous and really foggy and tipping it down and being really rather cold. Most stunning ride I've done, would I say so far? I don't know, I've seen so many beautiful things, but just as we dropped down through this valley, it was really beautiful. I'm very lucky that I've got this opportunity to do this ride and see these parts of the country. Another day. 1 week ago today we started. Whoop whoop. And the sun's back out. Yeah. A little bit there. What's in the hood? It's been miserable all day. Been really racketing down with the rain. Been very wet and soggy and cold all day, which is fun, and I think it's likely to continue. That's been for the last 3 days now, so I'm quite used to it. So day 8 done. Can't quite believe that this time a week ago I started off on a 46-mile run from Edinburgh to Glasgow, where it was sunny when it started, and the weather just appears to have got progressively worse as we've gone through. So I'm not expecting great things with the weather tomorrow, but we'll enter a new country again tomorrow, which will be exciting, and then I get rest day, which is even more exciting. but not feeling like I need it as much as I did the first rest day, so that's all good. But I know that after, I'm sorry, obviously doing it. Oh. Today was a good day, actually. Another wet but wonderful day. Just feeling really, really good, which is a bit weird, but I'm not going to complain. Actually, I did feel my legs start to ache a little bit today, which made me feel human again. And tomorrow's a rest day, which will be nice not to be wet all day for a change. But yeah, not long left now. The moor, really beautiful. Hello, so it's the end of day 11. It is about, I don't know what the time is, 10:30 on whatever day the 11th is. I believe it's a Saturday. Big day today. Not a huge amount of miles, so 140 miles, but some big hills to climb in the way, which we all know I don't like hills. And to be honest, from I think from from Birmingham to Cardiff, I suddenly felt my legs start to get tired, and although I can turn them, they don't hurt too much. It's just I can't turn them at any kind of speed now. It's just a bit lethargic, and there's not really anything I can do about it, because I'm getting probably 4 hours sleep by the time I've done stuff, which isn't really appropriate. But I am gonna sign off now because I'm knackered and I have to be downstairs and ready to wear my bag at 5:30, 6 tomorrow morning. So I will see you then, probably. Morning of day 12. It's not quite 5 AM yet. We're leaving at 6 because it's a very big day. So we'll see how it goes. Slightly apprehensive. There's a lot of hill climbing. And I do have to be certain places at certain times. I'm a bit frightened about missing those, but we'll get there. Even if it's the middle of the night, we'll get there.
Sam, with day 12, obviously you've got the best support team today. Do you want to talk us through how it's going at kilometre 130?
Is that what it is? What is it cumulatively?
I'm afraid I don't have the mathematical capacity to give you that.
What, for today? No, but overall. It's kilometre 130 for today. It's basically a lot here, a lot.
Have you noticed how lovely the weather's been since we arrived?
Not quite as lovely as yesterday, but it's dry, so that's a bonus for me.
And how are the climbs today?
Oh, I'm just loving climbing. It's my favourite thing in the world. I want to do more of it. Let's do some more this afternoon.
I'm ready. many badgers did you see yesterday, Annabelle? I reckon maybe 10. Wow, there are a lot. Really? So some of them look like they're about to burst. Pretty lush view. Oh no, I've got that wrong. I think Sam's a little bit tired. Chris, do you think the route was planned to take in as many hills of the UK as possible?
Absolutely.
And
That was part of the challenge.
Right, how do you think Sam's feeling about that right now?
Probably about as good as she did on the second day that I took her all the way across the Newcastle.
I think she really loves you right now.
There was a lot of love on day 2 as well.
Okay, let's see if we can see her. She's just climbed up most of those hills. You can see beyond. I'm wondering whether she's still got her sense of humour. We'll soon see.
The great thing is there's plenty more to come. Stunning around there though, isn't it? Really
Very
is.
nice.
I had a holiday down there. It's the other side of the Minster.
Whoop whoop! Nice one, Chloe. We're just filming the hills that you've crossed to get here. I'm sure you'll appreciate them.
This is where we stopped last night. Looks just as nice. Still raining, but light. So we finished day 12 and a half. Finally, still wet though.
Yeah,
Still the challenge.
miserable. Still damp. And
it's
still some
raining.
hills. There were still
some
hills.
Yeah. So we're here now. But thank you, Team Challenge.
Hey. Whoop, whoop. Where's Tenny?
Thank you.
Thank you. It's the penultimate day on the challenge. Feeling quite good, strangely, and feeling very close to home now. It's raining probably now. Not far out of London. About 20 miles to go. And then one day left. So probably 46-ish miles of this whole adventure left. So it's only right that I do my last Premier Inn bedroom blurry, the way I started, in an ice bath. That, weirdly, they don't feel quite as painful as they used to. Getting used to them, but I am quite looking forward to just having hot showers after a run or a ride rather than a cold bath. Today was really good. I seem to have got my second or third wind, I think. Southampton to London, started to get really excited actually, because coming home, and can't really quite believe that actually there's 26 miles to do tomorrow and then that's it, and I've done this ridiculous challenge. Just a bit mental, and I think I might cry again, which is so weird because I am not a crier, but I think it'll be, you know, happy tears rather than the frustrated tears that I've had along the way, or tears of pain. And then it's back to the real world and working, which is going to be really hard, I think, harder than an ice bath, but really enjoyed myself, as well as, you know, really put myself through it, and I just couldn't have done this without an awesome support team in the shape of Chris Clark, Tinny Maud, and Graham Freestone King, and Jez Hastings, who was with us for the first few days. They have taken such good care of me, and I have a lot of love in my heart for those guys, because I just couldn't have done it without them. Day 15, last day! 26 and a bit miles to go. Probably 27 actually. But hey ho. Here we go.
Sam, congratulations, you look ridiculously well.
Thank you. It's people saying I had a tan, which I don't know how the hell I've got because it's been raining a lot.
So in the videos it looks like you endured all weathers, hills.
A lot of hills. I'm pretty sure that the organising crew found every single hill in the country and made me cycle up it, knowing full well that I'm not very good at cycling uphill. The weather was interesting. If interesting means wet and windy entirely. I think there was 2 days of sunshine. The first day started off very well and then it rapidly got a lot worse. There were rivers running down streets as I was trying to cycle up them and I pretty much had wet shoes on for 15 days.
And the low point?
High point, it's got to be the support crew that I had with me because they just took the best care of me. I never wanted to have Davina moments, but I did have Davina moments, so they were probably a low point for me. I always said I'd never cry, and I cried quite a lot. But you know, it's good to get it out.